Today's video will look at the most stunning and steep mountain roads built by China, the Chongqing Tokenstone Highway. Let's get started. Chongqing Mountain Transportation System is only possible when mountains and rivers come together with the work and expertise of the city's residents. In addition to being visually stunning and magical, these modes of transportation are meant to meet the travel needs of individuals while also taking a practical approach to transit. It also helps to explain the locals' enthusiasm for and respect for mountains and showcase their unique beauty to the rest of the world. Because the city is surrounded by mountains, dwellings and other structures are built in line with the slope of the hills on which they are made. Many different types of escalators and elevators are now used as modes of public transportation in people's daily lives. Aside from that, 2 light rail lines run between the buildings and the steep mountainside. Furthermore, flyovers can be found in every direction, which is convenient. Meandering mountain roads that wind their way through the mountains provide access to mountains and canyons on the other side. Mountains in Chongqing provide more opportunities for traffic than they do for the city's population, who can move around more freely. The Shanghai-Chongqing Expressway. The Hubei Expressway, also known as the Yangtze Delta Expressway, is an east-west bound expressway that connects the cities of Shanghai, China, and the Yangtze River Delta with Chongqing, China, and western China. Located almost parallel to the G42 Shanghai-Chengdu Expressway to the south, the expressway passes through 6 provinces and municipalities and passes through or next to important cities, including Wuhu, Anhui, Wuhan, and Yichang. The highway begins at the Hubei Outer Ring Exchange near Hangzhou International Airport. It connects with the S20 Outer Ring Expressway in Shanghai and ends at the interchange in Hubei District, connecting the G75 Lanzhou-Haku Expressway. The S20 Outer Ring Expressway connects with the G75 Lanzhou-Haku Expressway in Lanzhou. It is 1,900 kilometers in length and has been completed in its entirety. Route description: Shanghai. The Shanghai-Chongqing Expressway begins its voyage near Anhui International Airport, connecting with the S20 Outer Ring Expressway and the Yan'an Elevated Road. This is the beginning of the expressway's journey. A 6-lane road connecting to Xiamen Elevated Road has a speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour and links to the city center. A toll road with 6 lanes and a speed restriction of 120 kilometers per hour is being built to the west of Xiamen Elevated Road and is designated as G50. It will have 6 lanes and a speed restriction of 120 kilometers per hour. Through a turbine interchange, it connects with the G15 Shenyang-Haku Expressway and the G1501 Shanghai Outer Ring Expressway in the following section. The train then departs Shanghai in the vicinity of Dianshan Lake. When it was first constructed in 2008, it was named the Hubei Expressway. When it was completed, it was designated as Route A9. Both cities are connected by this highway, which runs approximately parallel to G318 in Shanghai, formerly known as the Hubei Highway. Yangtze River Delta region. A little later, the expressway enters Jiangsu and transforms into a 6-lane motorway with a speed limit of 120 kilometers per hour. Most of the way through Suzhou, it runs mainly along the border of the Wuzhang district. After crossing the Beijing-Hangzhou Grand Canal, it connects with the G15W Chengzhou-Tezhou Expressway. It continues south, detouring around Lake Tai along the route. It enters Zhejiang, stopping in the historic town of Nankun, in the Nankun district, where it will remain for a short period. The expressway in Zhejiang has turned into a 4-lane toll road with a speed restriction of 120 kilometers per hour. After crossing the border into Zhejiang at Nankun district, the expressway passes through the city of Huzhou, passing to the north of the city center. This expressway connects Shenzhen County to the G25 Changchun Shenzhen Expressway in Hangzhou Town, located in the southeast of the county. The G50 then heads west until it reaches Jiepei Village, which is in the province of Anhui. G50 is a 4-lane limited access toll road in Anhui with a speed limit of 120 kilometers per hour, Gongdae County, and continues to the north. The route then takes a detour to the south, passing through the city of Chongqing before continuing northwest to Wuhu, where it ends, and interchange with the G5011 Wuhu Hefei Expressway and the G4211 Nanjing-Wuhu Expressway is located at the intersection of the G50 and the G4211. At this point, the G50 makes a left to circumvent Wuhu and continue southward along the Yangtze River. In the vicinity of Tongling, the expressway connects with the G3 Beijing-Taipei Expressway and continues southward from there. Before crossing the Yangtze River at the Chongqing Bridge just outside of Yangqing, the expressway connects with and merges with the G4212 Hefei-Chongqing Expressway and the G35 Jinan-Guangzhou Expressway, which are both parts of the G35 Jinan-Guangzhou Expressway system. It takes 4 lanes of expressway traffic to cross the Yangtze River on the Chongqing Bridge, located in northern China. As a result, at a cloverleaf interchange, G50 splits off from G4212 and heads northwest to Hunning County before turning southwest again following the Yangtze River. Following a detour through Quinchon County, G50 splits off from G35 and heads southwestward, continuing on the same route. In Susong County, the expressway turns west. It then moves into Hubei province at the border of Hongmei County, where it continues west until it reaches the edge of Xinjiang province. Hubei. The expressway becomes a 4-lane toll road in Hubei with a speed limit of 110 kilometers per hour. Hongmei County is where it enters Hubei. The highway merges with the G70 Fuzhou Yincheng Expressway in Hongmei, following the Yangtze River's curve. The expressway then connects with the G45 Daquing-Gangzhou Expressway at the interchange in Jizhu, County, just east of Hungshui, to form a 6-lane roadway that crosses the Yangtze River on the Hungshui Bridge. The G50-G70 concurrency terminates about west of downtown Hungshui. In contrast, the G50-G70 concurrency continues westbound as a 4-lane highway until an interchange just outside of Wuhan in the village of Dawu. G50 intersects with Hubei S7 Ginchekao Boxi Expressway and splits from G70 and merges with G4201 Wuhan Outer Ring Expressway as it exits downtown Wuhan. In Jiangxi District, Wuhan, G50 agrees with most of G4201's southern tier and meets G4 Beijing-Hong Kong and Macau Expressway. The expressway widens to a 6-lane toll road and connects with Hubei S11 Qinglingzidane Expressway at this point. Zhongshan Bridge then carries the traffic across the Yangtze River. The G50 then merges with the Hubei S13 Wuhan-Jinli Expressway and goes northwest, bypassing Wuhan's downtown. Separated from G4201, G50 heads west. Although westbound traffic on G50 cannot access S15, only 2 ramps were built to accommodate westbound traffic entering G50 from S15, and eastbound traffic leaving G50 for S15. The expressway travels west, passing through Xingtao to the south of downtown before merging with the Hubei S49 Shenzhou Yunnan Expressway near Mazhou. The G50 goes through downtown Jinghao and intersects with the G55 Ernhot Guangzhou Expressway in Jinghao. The G50 then merges with the Hubei S63 Lehoku Shishao Expressway in the southwest. The original Hanyi Expressway has been renamed Hubei S48 Hunting Yinchang Expressway to act as a connection to Yinchang's downtown. In Dinjun District, 4 lanes of G50 cross the Yangtze River through the Yichang Bridge and meet the Hubei S68 Fanba Expressway. In Changyang, Tuzha Autonomous County, and Inshi, Tuji, and Mao Autonomous Prefectures, the rugged scenery and steep terrain of southern Hubei necessitate the construction of several bridges and tunnels. Anhui Bridge, Teluping Bridge, Sidu River Bridge, Qingyang Bridge, and Zhongwen Tunnel are some of the famous bridges in the area, along with the rest of G50 in Hubei province. A speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour has been set in mountainous regions. G50 enters Chongqing municipality in Baiyangtang village. Chongqing. There are various tunnels on the G50 Expressway in Chongqing that are more than 100 kilometers long. After crossing the Yangtze River once more at Zhong County, the expressway crosses it again, this time in the direction of the northernmost point of China's Yangtze River Delta. The expressway starts in Danjing County and heads southwest. It meets the G42 Shanghai Chengdu Expressway, the G5001 Chongqing Ring Expressway, and the G65 Baotou Moming Expressway before ending in Jiangbei District. It meets the G75 Lengzhou Haku Expressway near Shapakun. That's it for today. What are your thoughts on the video? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel before leaving. Thank you for watching.